Go to hell, Nanya, you stupid cow. Get out of my chat and don't come back. Oh my God. Oh, Remy, I need you on my panel. I want to ask you something. I'm going to put what's a clone? Oh, well, I don't like the name anyways. Okay. Yeah, come on my panel for a minute because I wanted to ask you something, but I don't want to ask it. I don't want to ask you like out in the open. It was made yesterday. Oh, okay. Well, I don't like her. So I don't like looking at that name. So I hid it. I just did, didn't I? I did. Didn't you see it? Did you not see it? Hello, 10 people that aren't talking in my chat. Oh, God. My stomach is hurting today. There you go. And all you need to say to me after you come up is yes or no. Oh, private chat. Okay. Hey.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm going to type something to you in the private chat.
Yeah, sure. I'm in there.
Want to join?
I'm tired.
Okay, I wrote it. There you go. Takes me a while.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to link me to it, I got to set my thing all back up.
I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm not connected to you anywhere.
Hold on. I'll give you. Hold on. Just I'll send you my email. Just you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, just send me your email and I'll. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my personal though. So.
Okay. I will actually put it in.
Oh, so regarding those clone accounts, right? So yeah. I guess that she was saying yesterday because I saw her come into Burnt Toast and I was like, where the hell is what? And like, what's going on? And she said something like grow up. And I'm like, is that her though? And I'm thinking in my head, like, I don't think that's her. And I'm not a mod there, so I can't check the channel right away. It's a pain in the ass.
You're going to start making me yawn.
Oh, I know. Well, I'm tired. I got my straight iron freaking plugged in because I chopped all my hair off.
Rewinded Sundancer. Hey, you guys.
Yeah, I'm not. Hold on, I didn't watch.
I had a bird terror that a terrier or terror that wanted to fight the wind all night.
Oh, well, hey, that wind, that they throw blows.
Our wind here was bad last night.
It was freezing last night.
It was horrible. And then today, all day, it's supposed to go like it's starting out in the, I think, 50 something. But it's supposed to go down by the end of the day. It's supposed to be in the 30s.
They're saying, when I looked this morning, it said 68 for the day. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way.
I believe it. Hang on, I'm going to do that thing right away.
Good grief. So, about those clone accounts, so I was perusing, because I fell asleep actually early last night, because everybody knows I don't sleep for shit. And I had
sleep better than you used to. You never used to sleep at all.
No. Sometimes, I mean, some nights I will get a good solid 4 to 5, but normally I'm up every hour. So I was skipping around and I saw that Mandolin and Stephanie Brown had gone live addressing it too. That, there probably is a clone account of Nunya running around, and that one that just came in
I
is
don't,
absolutely a
and
clone.
we've got that thing where you can check, but I never think to check.
I
I
don't
should have
have it.
probably checked, but
I rely on everybody else. I
okay.
don't track accounts and shit like that. I just don't. It's not
Mhm.
my thing.
See if I can figure out how to do this. Um,
If I took him out, it would be like flying a mental image right there. But yeah, that was a clone that came in. It was made yesterday. Yeah. Good grief.
hang on. Give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out something. If I'm ignoring anybody, I'm so sorry.
Hey, Samara. Hey,
My
guys.
hands are shaking.
What happened last night? Did anybody see anything?
Um,
So I didn't see shit.
Let me see if I sent it right. Um, check if you got anything.
Nope.
I did it right.
I'm looking at it. Hold on. Let me go grab my other phone. Because I use 2 different phones because I
Well, I
cannot.
sent it to that email that you gave.
Yeah, if you sent it there, then lots happened. Samara, throw me a Remy. Let me go check it. Did it send? Samara, I fell asleep.
Do you
I
want?
got maybe a couple minutes later. Hold on one second. Let me check it.
You should have said it sent.
Yeah, I got it. It's right
Okay.
there. Let me just set up my stuff on my end. I'll do it later. I gotta go to work soon.
Yeah.
I
Well,
watched a little bit of Savage, like I said, but I didn't watch much. I don't like here.
I haven't. Stop the yawning. My
Sorry.
God, you're going to make me yawn. So here's my question of the day.
Oh, whatever it is, I didn't do it.
No, 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 no. How are we supposed to react to all the fuckery that goes on? Like, should we just like keep our mouths shut and not say anything? What do you think?
Me personally, or like in general?
I mean, does anything ever trigger you? Like
No.
things that are said? Never?
I think I'm the most untriggerable person in the world.
Like
It
even
doesn't
if
bother me.
things are said about, autistic people or
It
whatever.
aggravates me. Like, for example, I think it was in Alicia Clare's chat somewhere. It was some. I want to say it was there, and this account came in capital letters Bree, Bree, with a couple numbers after it,
Mhm.
and they said something about the word tard, and I'm like, that's short for retard, right? And no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. How do you think that? And I said, because it's literally short for retard. So that does irritate me, but at the end of the day, when I log off, it's not, they don't play a
Yeah,
part in my
it's
real
not
life.
important. Like we've got to stop, I guess, taking everything so literally. Something kind of triggered me a little bit. One mini chihuahua, one regular chihuahua, and a pit bull.
That's got to be hilarious walking down the street.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I
So,
really just don't, to be quite honest, it doesn't, I've been through so much on here. I mean, my kid's insurance was threatened to be called. I mean, it rolls right off my back. I mean, maybe that's why people really a lot of people don't like me.
people
They
are
don't
scared.
pick
That's
sides.
why people don't go on panels. That's why people don't cam up. That's why people literally are afraid to speak up
Yeah,
when they're being bullied or whatever. And
it,
it's
it
kind of
it's
sad.
sad. I haven't ever really maybe I have been bullied and just didn't recognize it, but
Oh, you've been bullied. You've been,
probably.
I've seen it. I've seen.
And
I'm probably one of the people that bullied you.
see, I didn't take it like that. It's just more or less like,
No, but I know what I
it
go.
is, they can say whatever they want because at the end of the day, fuck you, move on.
And you
Is
never
kind of my
deserved
thing.
it. That's the thing is you never deserved it. I mean,
Well, I mean, I've talked my share of shit.
oh,
I'm
well,
not going to lie.
Don't we all? Seriously, don't we all?
You know, I really, and again, you know, I was watching live and somebody, constantly, I'm told, pick a side. You know, somebody said to
No,
me
I
that I
don't
have to
think
pick a
that.
lean. And I'm like, well, we don't say lean in America, whatever. And I'm just thinking in my head, why would I do that? Because you want to know something? The people you're fighting with this week, next week,
Well,
you'll
won't be
probably be
fighting
like
with,
braiding
and
each other's
they'll be on
hair.
the wrong side. Yeah.
So it's like, why am I going to put myself in the middle and
Hi,
look
Beth.
like a freaking fool and say, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah. I stay strong in my convictions, and who I am as a person is going to come before what other people's battles
Yeah,
are. I
I've
guess
seen
that's
it
how I
too.
say it.
Beth says you've been bullied, Remy. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it too. I
I
don't
just
think so
don't.
much anymore. I think people kind of have laid off of you.
Yeah, I think for the most part, I think they finally have learned that I'm going to go where I want and I'm going to say what I want. If you don't like it, you know, that's fine. If you have an issue with me, that's fine. Let's talk about it like responsible, mature adults. And if you can't move past it, and or I can't, whatever, go your separate ways. It's not the end of the world. Life's too short.
Yeah, that's true.
And I also
Well,
don't use that I don't have time excuse.
I know what I've gotten though for speaking up. I've gotten a crap load of shit for speaking up, and that's why I really hesitate. I really pick my battles anymore.
That's
If
what I
you
do.
don't pick your battles, then it gets shoved down your throat. So it's
Well,
better
you
not
know,
to.
I really could identify with you when you said the whole stuff about Brian. Like, I don't want to be held accountable for his behavior. I get that because I am held accountable.
Yeah.
Maybe not within the past week or so, but I constantly was getting, well, you go in his chat and you do this. And I've constantly explained it the same way since I started YouTube. And I've been around a lot longer than people think. But, you know, I've always said, listen, just because I say hi in a chat does not mean I'm there the whole time. You and I have had this discussion.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I'm supporting this person 100%.
I
And then
said
I'll hear,
yesterday.
exactly, you know what I'm saying?
Yesterday, like I live searched. Like if there's like 3 or 4 lives going on, I'll go in one for 10 minutes, one for 10 minutes,
Yeah,
so
I
I can
bounce
see what's
around.
going on. Yeah, or say hello to people because there's people on here that even if they're in a chat that I in a creator's chat that I don't particularly care for, I will
Mm-hmm.
say hello. Yeah, what is yeasty? Can you tell
Like,
me what is yeasty?
like Life Reminder just said, we have a love-hate relationship, you know, but that's how we are just as people. We're able to see the good in people and recognize the bad. I'm not perfect. She's not perfect. Nobody is. We're able to recognize, though, that there is something good. And when the good outweighs the bad, you can have that type of relationship, if that makes any freaking sense.
No, somewhat. Somewhat.
Some people are just bad. Don't get me wrong. Some people are inherently
I'd like
bad.
to know who's like taking the time to clone all these names in here.
There was at one time, I think, 11 clones of me. I have them all blocked.
I remember that. I actually, I do remember that.
11
And you were getting a
clones.
lot of crap because you were going around saying nasty shit.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not me. I remember Starlight. I
It's
went
not me.
back
Not me.
and
And
Starlight had said it. She's like, girl, you got so many alts and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't. That's not me.
no, it wasn't you. And
It's
then
really not.
did they ever finally believe you that it
I
was?
have no idea. I don't really care.
I know that you were trying to convince everybody. And
Then I just gave
I
up.
just think, no, there's no way somebody cloned Remy 10 times because I really
It
have
was FOD.
believing. Well, I don't know how many it
I'm
was.
pretty sure
Quite
it
a
was,
few.
and that's fine because whatever. Listen, somebody cloned my whole channel one time.
They
What
did.
is? Yeah,
Seriously.
that happened one time, and I'm the one that found out because I clicked it. It was back when we could go to people's channels. I'm
Oh
like,
my
that's
God, do I
not
miss that?
me.
I miss that feature. I mean, I can do it in when I'm in here or if I'm a mod somewhere, but you can't just do it. You can't
Yeah,
just
I
go
don't know why they
chat
took
and
that
do
away.
it.
I don't know why they took that feature away. I
That
think
was
it's
like the best feature we had. You could just go to someone's channel and sub to them.
yeah. There was no that, and there was no screwing around. Like you could tell. Like yeah, that's them.
Yeah, exactly. The hardest
What's this
lesson I've
yeasty
learned
thing?
is that there are just bad people. There are evil people on here. They are seriously think that there are just some people that
Sorry.
are evil, and then some of the people that you thought were bad people turn out to be good people, and that's a nice revelation when you find out that that person is a good person, and you didn't you like them for because someone else didn't like them. And I've learned that the hard way too. But then I've learned
You know, that is,
what
sorry, I'm
the
getting ready
hard
for work.
way. And that's like by doing stupid shit like I've done over and over again. So maybe
That's one
one of
thing
these,
I don't subscribe to is I don't do well, my friend doesn't like so and so. Like Samara and she doesn't like for example, Granny's watching. I do. She likes Dorothy. I don't. And that's fine. You know, it's all okay, people. We can all be okay. Nobody's
there
gonna
are truly
die.
bad people on here. There are, hey, tacos.
There really are bad people.
Uh-oh.
Listen, this
What's the
is
matter,
the
taco?
internet.
Are you okay?
I can't see her.
She just came in.
Dorothy.
She
Dorothy.
said, damn it.
Oh no. Life nope. That one I can't. That
Oh,
one I
no, no,
cannot get
no,
with.
no, no, no. The bad stories. You'll hear more. We'll tell
I
you more
mean,
about that behind the
is
scenes.
she a bad person to her core? I don't know. I don't know her
When you
like that.
wait,
But I don't like her.
I'm not going to talk about it publicly because I said everything I'm going to say about her, and she's like dead to me.
Yeah.
So,
But that's okay. You know something? It's okay to say, yeah, I was friends with that person, but you know something? Now I can't stand them. That's okay. It's okay to change your mind.
poor, poor tacos. They closed one of our sites, but not mine because the effing school district in my area isn't closed, so I have to go in. Oh, you poor thing.
Oof.
I'm sorry. How are you feeling, by the way? What in hell are you doing?
Nothing.
You're doing something because it's awful loud. Are you still there? Uh-oh.
Yeah, making my lunch.
Oh, because it was so loud. Hi, Ems.
Yeah, it's ice. Hold on. I'm listening. Just let me do this really quick.
Yeah. Em says it's okay to say, Remy, you're a poet this morning. LOL.
I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. No, what it is I buy 5 pounds of ice at a time. And there's a reasoning behind this. Because I have to drink these nasty ass protein things to help with my liver disease and shit. But I can't drink them. So I have to put when I get this 5 pound bag of ice from the convenience store, like I literally go outside with a hammer and smash it up. And then I have to put it in with this drink because it's so goddamn nasty. I can't do it. It's so gross.
I was trying to think of,
why I eat so much ice.
we're going to have a woman on here. I don't know when, but she's going to talk about, I can't remember what Samara said, about old time movie stars.
Oh, cool. Like
Like
Jane Mansfield
John
and all them.
Forsythe, and yeah.
That sounds fun.
And I think, I can't remember how she knows them, but I think she wrote a letter to one of the really, a star.
Wow, look at Samara with the connections.
My mind is jello this morning. Seriously, it's jello.
Yeah, I was sitting to myself, I'm like, yeah, you know something, I want to go back to work. And then I'm like, after 4 days of being home, I'm like, I would just love a day where no one's home.
Yeah, she's going to talk about old Hollywood.
Old Hollywood was glamorous. Yes, it was scandalous, but it was glamorous.
How are you? Yeah, that I don't think it's the new Hollywood is so glamorous anymore. It's not like,
No,
like
it's not
Marilyn
like
Monroe.
and Sophia Loren and all of them. They were obviously it was very scandalous as well, but they just had a certain vibe.
Oh yeah, they did.
They were, I don't know.
They
I
were
really don't even know like the new
glamorous.
actors. Are there anybody really like that's new that's famous right
I
now?
could have brought on my panel, but I was too afraid they'd slip and say my real name or something. Oh yeah, I know what you
Yeah, I gotta be
mean.
careful about
Yes.
that.
Hey, Texas girl. Good morning.
I think,
Yeah, sometimes you got to be careful who you
yeah.
say what to on here.
I think there's only one person actually from YouTube that I talk to every day, and that knows really everything almost about my life, and I know everything about their life. Like we have each other's addresses, etc. But that's really it. I mean, yeah, I talk to Ems randomly, but I've always been one to guard my privacy. And I have said it so many times, and people, please listen to me. This is the internet. You don't know who is watching.
No.
Just because they're typing in your chat doesn't mean that they're the only ones
Or
watching.
that they like you even, and that it's not going to come back to kick you in the teeth someday, as it has me
Mm-hmm.
many times. You'd think
Yeah.
I'd learn. You'd think I would have learned, but
I think we would have all learned by now. And
I trust people. I guess I think the best of people, and then I'm so
well, you want to. That's a human nature type of thing.
I do want to. I want to think that people are true to their word, but I've been
We
proved.
don't want to think that people call CPS or SWAT people or want people hurt. We don't think like that because we're halfway normal,
Hi, Nellie Kelly.
you know?
Well, there's a few people that tried to warn me a couple years ago about certain people, and I never listened to them. And
Yeah.
now I think back of why didn't I listen to that person? And I'm not going to say who, but
I think I
hey,
possess a
Jonathan.
kind of a good, hi, Jonathan. I think I possess a good kind of, I don't actually know how to call it, but I can read people and kind of see their intentions.
I can't. Obvious. That's obvious. Like how many how many times have I been screwed over?
Yeah, well, but then again, you live and you learn, You got to make
Well,
mistakes
that's
in
what you
order
would
to
think.
learn.
That's what you would think, and people say she never learns. She never learns,
Well, so
and
what? You don't learn. That's your
that's
own
true.
fault.
Yes, I have to just keep making mistakes until I fall on my butt. When my job, oh wait, I'm trying to read.
Yeah, I don't.
When my job and hubby's jobs were contacted,
I remember
that
that.
was my wake up call. No way would I allow YouTube to destroy my financial stability.
Oh,
Yeah,
I remember that.
I've had someone threaten to call my hubby's job, but I don't know how he would even know where to call because
Yeah, no, I get it. Like I
nobody
said,
knows.
when
I've never ever. My husband does not want anything to do with YouTube. He's never on
don't
YouTube.
blame them.
No.
Well, that's like with the time that that the
So
person threatened that
not
against
my
me.
proudest days.
I was not happy about it. That's why, it does aggravate me. I'm going to be very real right now. I see all the outrage and everything about, well, this person said this about that person and they threatened to do this and that. I'm like, dude, where was this outrage when,
And other
it
things were
happens to
happening to you.
exactly like
Yeah.
maybe am I just not remembering it right? Because I seem to
No.
remember it a little bit different.
I think it's certain people get a pass for doing certain things and other people don't get a pass for doing certain things.
Yeah,
And
I think it's more some people
I'm one
matter
of those
more.
people that don't get a pass no matter what I do. I don't get
Oh,
a
I
pass.
don't get a pass for shit.
So
I could win an
I'm always
award for
getting
best person in
caught.
the world.
I'm always getting caught whenever I do something. So I just got to learn to just
Well,
mind
you kind of tell on yourself.
cross my, yeah, seriously. I'm like stupid that way.
Well,
But
no, I don't call it stupid. I call it having a conscience.
well, yeah.
I mean, nobody wants to.
People tell me who I can or can't have on my panel and who I can and can't talk to, or who I can and can't be nice to, or who I can and can't wish someone say I'm sorry for your loss to somebody, no matter who likes or dislikes them.
I went in there, speaking of, I am so blocked a house in Diane's, and I don't know why, but okay. It is what it is. I have my feelings, people have their feelings, whatever. But I went in there and I said, 100%, I know how that feels to lose your mother. And I'm sure a lot of people do. And no problem at all. Yeah, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to tell her, dude, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And if you don't like that, that's a problem on you.
I actually heard that live that she did when she talked about her mother, and I could hear the pain in her voice. And to me, I had to go and tell her how sorry I was lost, because I remember what it was like when I lost my mother. I remember what it was like when I lost my dad, which was years ago. But
I think
when people say I'm sorry for your loss, because it means people are human, and it's all about, for me, it's all about humanity and what's the right thing,
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I have. And I could hear the pain in her voice too. I have a different perspective because it happened so long ago for me. My mom's been gone almost 22 years. And, so I know that it gets better. It gets easier.
Mm-hmm.
Not easy,
no,
but easier.
And hi, Gemma. And every once in a while, something will trigger that memory.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, what happened to me the other night with my mom, I just started thinking, I went to my brother's Facebook page, and he had posted a memory of my mom, and I just started bawling.
Mm-hmm.
It just like brought back, brought back that memory of her.
I think for me, it was my friends getting ready for prom, because I'm doing all that by myself. Then it was graduating from high school and then getting into college. See, I went to college, and when I say went, like I showed up. I didn't graduate or anything. So I went to college. I don't care what anybody has to say. I went. But and then when I had my child and all of that, when your mom is supposed to be there for you, and I've had my heart broken and stuff like that. When your mom's like, let's eat ice cream all night. But my mom was pretty cool. I mean, do you know any other mothers that would keep an eye out while you stole a stop sign? No.
Your mother did that?
Well, we lived on a dead-end street, and there was only 3 houses on the street, so it was okay. But
that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, she was pretty freaking cool.
My mother would have turned me in.
No, not mine. She's like, no, hide it over there, and we'll take it apart in the morning.
Maybe that's why I went so wild for a while. I wasn't wild. I couldn't. I was married young, so I didn't go wild, but
Yeah, no marriage. But I hope that in my case that maybe someone will learn that it does get a little bit better. It does. You're not crying every holiday. You're not, in a disarray every single birthday.
No, but you can empathize with somebody that's lost their mother, brother, whatever, whoever it is.
Well, that's why Makeup Mobster series resonated so much with me, because kind of what she went, minus most of the outside issues, but just the pain that she felt from losing her mother, that really resonated with me, because I totally could see myself back then, in dealing with that. I mean, my 14th birthday was the last time I spoke to my mother alive. Yeah. She went into a coma that night. So, but it is what it is, and you learn, and I try to be a better person and try to sympathize and empathize and have compassion for people.
You are a good person, really. I think you get.
Thanks.
I don't know why people say,
what can you do?
Hard time. Sometimes I'm like,
well, maybe because they know I can handle it. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's gotta bug you sometimes. Like it's like,
Sometimes it does, but I have my, I have my moments.
I mean, what do I have on my back? A sign that says "kick me"?
Yeah,
It's like,
sometimes I do feel like that. Like, dude, what the fuck did I do now?
I
And then I'm
mean,
like, well, maybe they're having a bad day, and maybe, I did say it wrong, and it's hard to understand emotion behind typing. Maybe they took it the wrong way. Like I said, you want to
I
talk to me?
know.
Come talk to me.
Isn't that the worst? Like when you mean something,
Mm-hmm. Oh, that sucks.
well, like you want to say something and you think it's funny in your head, but then you
Yeah.
type it out
That happens to
and
me
it
all the
comes
time.
out completely different, like you're being snarky. Hang on. Some people just can't mind their own business, and Tracy was trying to trigger Science Girl.
See, I don't think,
She
listen, I have an
told
input on that.
that you acted like you were outside her house and went
See,
real life too. Don't back.
see,
Well,
life
here's the
reminded,
thing about the whole Tracy Science Girl thing, and I don't want to get involved in that.
no.
I've been through it with, um, I've been through the whole addiction thing with my son. Like, I've talked about
Mm-hmm.
it on
I
here.
remember.
And, you already, as a parent, you already blame yourself when your child
Yep.
goes through that. So to have people actually solidify that makes you feel even worse. And
Yep.
that kind of hurt.
Well, I think, see, I
But
took
I also know that that was high emotions. And I
mm-hmm.
also know that Tracy lied about saying that Just Angel said that it wasn't enough. Her apology wasn't enough because
That was her chat saying that to her.
that was further from the truth. No, she never.
No,
She
she said that's good.
gave her props. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know who told her that or what. If it was one of her friends that went to her and said that Just Angel, I
Oh,
was.
no, it was in her chat. I saw it.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I did hear her give her props. So she needed to just, if all she had to do was shut up.
That or say, something I misunderstood. My bad.
Yeah. And also, Just Angel never asked Savage to go after Republican Ash. So I don't know what that was all about.
I wouldn't say ask. Do I think it was maybe a little bit fanning the flames? Maybe. But that's whatever, that's what people do.
But I don't think she would go after anybody she didn't want to or she
No.
didn't beef
No,
with.
no, I
So.
don't think so either. But regarding the whole Science Girl thing, too, I have a different, like, maybe it's just me. I don't know. And maybe I'm wrong. But I didn't think trolling, I just think it's stupid. I have no idea why people troll. I think it's just dumb. But I took it as her being sarcastic, like, yeah, I'm right outside your house. Yep, your siding's falling off. Mm-hmm. But I can understand why it was taken.
Here,
Like, what are you talking about?
yeah, on here though,
That's what I mean.
I would take it seriously on here. I mean, I
That's the,
totally
yeah.
understand how she would feel.
If it was if it wasn't like
Enjoy,
that on here, then I could see, I was just being sarcastic.
especially on YouTube, because people are so very wild on here.
Watch, I'll get shit for that now.
That was another lie. I don't think that Savage has her own mind, as was pissed off with Republican Ash before
Hi,
she
Joy.
on Just Angels panel. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't
I
know.
have
Like
no
I
clue.
left when the whole, thing.
I think I fell asleep close to that picture being shown. And disclaimer, I didn't know that was Tracy's son. I didn't know that was Truth's son. I thought it was Brian's son.
I didn't see it. I did not see. I did not see the picture. I don't know what it looks like. I couldn't tell you if I walked past somebody on the street that was in that picture. I wouldn't even know it because I didn't
No,
watch it.
life reminder. I'm not saying, see, I don't find it as intimidation, but this is just my viewpoint. Because it is YouTube, I get it. Don't say shit like that. But at the same time, it's meant as a sarcastic, like, yep, I'm outside your house. Yeah, you got a bush in your yard. But I get why it was taken that way.
Well, Natalie, that's the thing is you blame yourself. I know I blamed myself for the longest time. And even my daughter would say, Mom, like she would call me. Literally, my daughter called me. That's when I stopped sending him money. And she goes, You keep sending him money, Mom. We're going to find him dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew if that was going to happen, she would blame me. And I
I
would
remember telling you the same
one
thing.
child, I would lose two children. So,
I remember that time you were going through, and
God,
I
that was,
remember telling you he's got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's
he
not your
is.
fault. You didn't do anything.
He finally went on his own, and he's been in recovery ever since.
Congratulations.
Now,
That's awesome.
I hold my breath every time the phone rings.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if I see it's him, I hold my breath because, you're never out of the woods. Really, you're always thinking, and I hear his
Yeah.
voice, and he's okay, and he's still working, and he's got his son, and you can breathe a sigh
Yeah,
of
it's like, oh.
till the next time the phone rings.
Mm-hmm. But do you think that that happens just as a parent in general?
I think my daughter, my, here, this is not a funny story, but my son slipped in the bathtub and he cracked his head open. Okay. And my daughter ran over there and she said, the first thing she said, Are you using again? Because she was sure that he slipped and fell because he was using and that he could lost his balance. And he goes, No, I
Mm-hmm.
swear to God. And she told me that. She goes, The first thing I did was go out and buy him a rubber mat for his bathroom. But I mean, it's not funny, but he had like 6 stitches in his head because he just slipped. But he just slipped. It wasn't because he was using or anything again. But yeah, that's the first thing that comes to our mind, you know? Are you still there?
Yeah, sorry, my phone froze up. It wouldn't let me like view chat or anything for a minute.
At
You
least
know,
I'm not echoing today. It was
right?
echoing
And at
bad
least you can
yesterday.
hear me.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
As an addict who is not in active addiction, I mean, I've spent 9 years. I can understand exactly what you're saying from the addict's point of view because I've also dealt with having other addicts around me and
I
wanting them to
believe
get
it.
help.
Life Rewinded, my son split his head wide open.
I mean,
And he
bathtubs are
he took
dangerous.
a picture of his head, and he had a goose egg, and it was split wide open.
Oh, ow.
He slipped, and then he went to grab the shower curtain to steady
What that
himself,
the rail came down.
and it came down like in Psycho, and he hit his head on the toilet bowl and the
Oh,
porcelain. So that's like split his head wide open.
how's
So
the toilet?
it survived better than his head did. But I was like, I was so worried about him. I said, go to the doctors and make sure that you don't have a concussion. And yeah. So why did you have to take a picture of it? Jeez, and show it to me.
Well, that's what children do to their mothers. They torture them.
I know, seriously.
That's a child's job.
When he was using,
Mhm.
he was worked in construction. He used
Oh,
to
yeah, I
hang
remember
off,
you saying
he
this.
used to hang off 20-story buildings and do like clean windows and stuff.
Ugh.
And he would call me and he would say, I just hung off a 20-story building
Yeah,
today.
you do that.
And he was using at the time. And I'm like, oh my God, don't tell me that. I don't even want to know.
Well, it's not even that he didn't hurt himself, but hurt somebody else.
Oh,
You
God.
know?
Yeah. The person standing on the ground underneath him.
Exactly. Oops, dropped that beam on you. My bad.
Well, he doesn't have my fear because I have a unhealthy fear of heights. I mean, I could go on a roller coaster as long as it's really short and it goes up and down real fast. But if I'm hung up in the air like on a Ferris wheel or anything like that, and I'm at the
I
top,
can't do it.
I'm totally. I have vertigo. I just can't. Yeah.
I was in line, I remember, at Six Flags. Life Rewinded she knows where this is. She probably has been there, actually. And there's the Batman ride. And not the one in Jersey, but there's Batman ride. And it's a couple staircases up. And I don't know whether it was just looking at the roller coaster. So I'm in line, we're walking up the stairs, and then I looked down. I had a straight up panic attack in line. Before, like, I was like hyperventilating. I wouldn't let go of the railing. I'm like, no. My boyfriend at the time, he's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I can't do it.
I hear you.
I have a theory of why I have such a horrible fear. Not only did my father make me go on what was now Six Flags, it used to be called Riverside. They had a roller coaster. It was one loop, and then it went backwards, one loop. And he forced me to go on it. And
oh my God.
I hate heights. I've always hated heights. And so that, and plus in high school, we went to a theme park and we got stuck upside down for a couple hours.
She said, I lost my coaster thrill. Oh my God. Yes, Remy. I get that on King Ka.
Oh my God, no, not Kingdom. No.
Oh, I saw that. You know how they do, there's a show on TV, Most Extreme
yes.
I saw that one on that show, and it's scary.
Life Rewinded, is that the one that goes up in that like giant inverted U and then it goes right down? Kingdom Ka. I know it. I've heard of that. But yeah, I like the rides like bumper cars. Like, the little kiddie roller coasters.
I think there's one in Las Vegas, too, that goes off the...
off
the top of a building.
And like you're hanging off of this. I'm like, oh, no.
Your feet are dangling?
Hell no. One bolt and you're... No. No, thank you. No, ma'am. You would have to literally put me up there sedated, like pass out.
Okay. I'm sure that my perspective isn't the popular opinion. It's okay. I stand up for what I think is right and would do it for anyone, even if you're not my cup of tea. Just saying. I'm not your cup of tea. Am I your cup of coffee, at least? This is coffee time.
Oh, my God. Life Rewinded went on that Vegas thing where you hang off the building.
Is that scary or what? I saw it on that Extreme roller coaster. That one scared me. And also saw it on Rachel Ray went on it.
No.
She freaked out.
I'd lose my shit. I lose my shit in elevators because I'm afraid they'll get stuck. Like, I have an escape plan already planned out for elevators. So I'm going, how there's that rail, right? That's either in the back and the side. So I'm going to hop, like plant on my feet on that. Then I'm going to scale the little elevator wall like Spider-Man. I'm going to pop through the ceiling and then I'm going to hoist myself up.
Oh, God.
I literally have a whole escape plan for this type of stuff. And then I'm like, well, wait, shit, if I'm with my kid.
It's scary, isn't it? Life Rewinded? Oh, my gosh. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not zip lining over shit.
A short roller coaster that goes, just goes up and maybe does one loop or whatever. But I can't. Some of those roller coasters are too wild for me. And anything where I have to be dangling or my feet are dangling, no.
My feet have to be on the ground.
Do it.
I went on. My brother got me on it. The what is it? The Tower of Terror in Florida. I went on it one time. We go back again another year. He's like, oh, come on, you went on it already. I'm like, hell no. You lied to me. You did not tell me that that's what it was about. And now that I know that it's about that, I am not doing it. I doth protest. I can do the mind eraser at Six Flags. Well, when I was younger. I think I was probably high during that, but yeah.
Carla, how long have you known that German lady was a man? Oh, will you stop?
Who said that? I can't see him.
Someone hit him. And Andy Webb. Yeah, we were just talking about this morning that there's a lot of troll accounts going around. Stop starting trouble in here. You'll be blocked.
I've heard of that coaster and the same thing.
If you see anybody that's saying
inappropriate things
about anybody, just hide them, please. I'm not going to deal with this
Well, it was bound to happen, I'm sure, after, Nunya being brought up, and they're thinking, well, Carla used to be friends with her, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I used to be friends with
Doubt it's her. I mean,
probably.
whatever.
I didn't know there was like that many troll accounts going around. I did know that about Ash having a troll account because I think she came in here and told me one day that she had a troll account.
Of course, Ash does.
Had cloned her. No, clone accounts.
Oh, yeah.
Accounts. A lot. There was a lot of clone accounts.
Well, we were going crazy that day because we didn't know which one was a clone. So I think it was Ginger and I who were doing it. And we're like, I don't know which one is which because they're both saying they're her.
Well, if you're a mod now, you can.
Yeah, now you can go to channel.
Who's not? You know what I mean? So you can.
But we had no idea. We're both trying and then I noticed Ash doesn't have a space between H and the number 2. And I'm like, that's how I know it's not her. And they're like, no, I changed. I'm like, you bullshit liar.
I scared my poor daughter at 4 on the Tower of Terror.
Oh, life reminded. I was like 13.
Is scary. That Tower of Terror that goes.
Didn't they shut that down?
I don't know if they shut it down, but I had to go on with my granddaughter. I'm saying had to because I promised her I would. But now, once I saw it, I was like, "Oh, let's not do this." And she goes, "You promised." Oh no, I didn't want to do this, but I ended up doing it, and I kept my mind. As soon as they strapped me in, I shut my eyes and I didn't open it until we were back on the ground. I closed my eyes the whole time.
I won't do it.
When people have lives at night and excite people's anger, so juvenile, life can be gone in a second, and that is your last thing people will remember.
Who's that? I can't see these people unless my chat's not updated.
Joy Lang.
Oh, yeah, the late night lives. Yeah,
I've been sleeping like a baby at night. So I'm missing all this good stuff.
I check in. Like I said, I have a horrible habit of falling asleep on the couch because I just have a thing, okay? My kid gets out of bed and wanders the house, and I'm afraid that you're going to run out of the house. I have fears, people. I have fears. And so I just end up falling asleep with, my phone on my chest. And I'll just listen to lives, and I have autoplay on. I think one time I woke up to Savage calling somebody a whore one time. I don't know. But, yeah, that woke up.
I'm sorry, but I find her funny.
Oh, I find her hilarious. It's just sometimes
I love her accent. And I think she had either her granddaughter or grandson on there. They were saying they sounded so cute. They were talking.
Oh, her granddaughter's adorable.
She was sounding, yeah. I don't know if it was a granddaughter or grandson, but they sounded adorable.
Yeah, see, Life Rewinded, you're with the merry-go-round that's a perfect ride, like the carousel. I mean, my cousin had her wedding reception in a old building that's on a beach that has a carousel in it. It was fantastic. It's got enough excitement. It goes up and down. You go in a circle. It's perfect. What do you need? What else do you need?
Really?
Nope, not the pirate ship that goes
it ain't so. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Why are we leaving? Where are we going? Yeah, no, I can't. I'm afraid I'm going to fall out because I'm the idiot that gets stuck at the back of the friggin' pirate ship. I'm telling you, I got issues. What's Budgie? Is it a coaster or? I remember this old ride back in the day. Remember those carnivals that would come to your local church or school, etc. And there was this ride called the Scrambler, and whoever was on the inside or the outside would get squished. If you were in the middle, you're all right. But man, you literally felt scrambled after.
They're careful about that now. The smallest one goes on, the side that doesn't get squished, because my husband and I went on with our granddaughter, and we were going to put her in the middle, and he said, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't like those rides regardless.
Those right, I actually, and the kids would only go on the rides that went around. By the end of the day, I was like, bleh. I was ready to puke.
Life Rewinded brings up a good point. Carla, maybe you heard of this place too. Does anybody remember Action Park in Jersey?
Mm-mm.
Back in the 90s? Well, they started earlier than the 90s. So this place was basically a death trap. They had it was at an old school ski resort, right? And the guy that ran it, basically a fraud. He fell out. I think there was like a stock market thing in the 80s. So he left stocks and started this theme park, Action Park. The thing had basically no rules. So they had this, it was called the Alpine track or something. So people got on these little non-motorized scooters. Some of them had brakes, some of them didn't really work right, and there was no regulated speed on them, and they would like shoot down a
Death
cement
trap.
luge. Yeah,
Sounds like a death
the
trap.
accident park. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And they got away with all of these things. You know how they have those like wave pools where like a bunch of people stand in a line and then the wave comes?
Uh-huh.
They got away with not having lifeguards and stuff because they said it was a wading pool. No, it wasn't. People died.
Oh my God, I watched this documentary the other day and they were showing wave
I'm so
pools.
sorry, Joy.
What?
For
I
Kitty.
had to put my kitty to sleep last. Oh, I'm sorry, Joy. Oh, 24 years. Yeah, our cat lived to be 22. That's a long time, a long life for a kitty.
That's a freaking old cat. No
But this
offense.
wave park I think it was in Japan, if I'm correct, if I remember
They've
correctly.
got some cool
It
parks over
was
there.
like a tsunami. That something went wrong with the waves.
Oh.
It was like wall to wall people in there, and it made like the waves like a
Mm-hmm.
tsunami. I mean, these
Wow.
people were just getting thrown up in
Squished.
the air. Yeah, literally. It was wall to wall people, and these waves were like huge.
I like the lazy river. That's more my speed.
Documentary on David Foster. I have a new respect for his talent. Isn't he a judge on one of those Got Talent shows? David Foster.
Yeah, that was Yolanda Hadid's husband from The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. He is a composer, if it's the right one I'm thinking of.
If it's the
Apparently,
right
he's
one
like a
I'm
musical
thinking of,
genius.
he's a judge on one of those Got Talent shows, like from
I
around
don't know.
the world. I don't know. Let me see if he is. I'll know when I see his face.
He's an older gentleman. I know he and Yolanda just got divorced. Well, recently,
You
somewhere.
40 is an older gentleman, so
What? Wait, what age?
oh, why am I typing that? David Foster.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, no bungee jumping either. No, I did that once. Never again. It wasn't fun.
Yeah,
But Carla,
that's him. Yeah,
I hate
that's
to interrupt you. I have to head out. But I'll
okay.
be in chat. Sorry again to just cut it so briefly.
Thank you
But
for coming in. I
yeah, no
appreciate it.
problem. I'll set that up all later and see you there. But have a great day, everybody.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Are you going to work?
Yeah,
Yes.
I gotta go get ready, finish getting ready, and
I'll
head
talk
out.
to you later about that.
Alrighty, well, have a good day. I'll be in chat.
Thanks for coming up. I
All
appreciate
right, no problem. Bye, guys.
it. Yeah, he's not a bad looking guy. He's a good looking guy. He's very always thought he was very distinguished looking. But he's on, I don't know if it's Tokyo's Got Talent or it's one of those Asian 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 shows. And no, I'm not being racist, but it's like it's either Tokyo's Got Talent. I know it's one of those shows. He's a judge. So don't come for me. But see, I watch all those Get Talent. I watch all the Got Talent shows from all over the world. That's why I know that. Because I just love it. I love watching like singers, competing. I like The Voice, and The Voice is all over the world now, so I like watching that. And I did get struck yesterday, copyright strike yesterday for playing that what I played. I knew I would. I always do whenever I play something. The people he has worked with is amazing. It shows each person and song. Yeah, I believe it. Either you got it or you don't. I don't know. I haven't watched it, Extreme, but I tend to be scared of it because Extreme. Um, the gas station price got much higher where you are. That's pretty high. Yeah. Everything's gone up here. Food, and even even when you go into the grocery store, there's not a lot of stuff. Like you got to be. We have the highest river. We're located inside of Quebec City, Saint Catherine de la Jacquetier. In May, the tides are. You know what I saw the other day, Natalie, and we were talking about it on here? Was that hotel and ice in Quebec. They showed it. I can't remember. They were showing the most extreme hotels in the world, or the most luxurious hotels, and that was on one of the lists. And I'm like, that's where Natalie said if I ever go to Quebec, she was going to take me to. That's so cool inside. It's all ice, all ice. It's so neat. I really want to do that before. That's going to be on my bucket list. Say no to coasters. This Ukrainian invasion is going to hurt many. We have the highest rich. Yeah. Oh, guys, I don't know. That's why I don't watch the news. It's always bad news. If I thought I could turn on the news and it would be good news instead of always bad news, I think I would feel a little better about watching the news. I know all the prices have gone up. Even my husband, he'll say, "What do you want at the store?" I'm like, "I don't know. Let's just live off what we got here." Putin is a very strong. Putin is a very strong dictator. Yeah, he is. People are talking a lot about him lately. Hope nothing's going to come out of that. Is it 80 cents at Aldi's, Remy? Ugh. Last time I bought bread, it was like 2 something. I should stop shopping at Giant Eagle. Gas prices are going up. Food prices are going up. Just everything is going up. And yet, I remember when I smoked, and this will date me, but when I did smoke cigarettes, I remember saying, when cigarettes get to be $1.50, I'm going to quit. Now they're like $10 a pack. But I don't smoke. I haven't smoked in over a year, so I'm proud of myself about that. I'm really proud of myself for that. Carlos, someone made a deep fake Al Putin, making them believe he threatened us. Oh, I believe it. People are crazy. Everything is going up here. I hear Canada's having a lot of trouble with the truckers, the protests with the truckers. They have a new suite with hot tubs and sauna. Whoa. In that ice hotel? Ooh, that is so cool. I just think it would be just so cool to stay there. FYI, if anyone is on disability or gets any kind of government aid like energy programs, etc., please look up the Affordable Connectivity Plan. Thank you. Hi, Mama Bear. I've been trying to quit smoking for about 3 months. Hardest thing ever. Any advice? Yeah, Mama Bear. I set goals. So I was smoking about, I don't know how much you smoke a day, but each day I would cut down. Like, say I was smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So I would do that for 2 days. And then I would change, and then I would cut it back to 10. And I would just span it out. I would space it out during the day until I got down to 5 cigarettes. And I smoked the last 5 cigarettes I had. And then it was I put the cigarette away, and I had a vape, but I didn't like the vape. And I just quit. I stopped vaping. I stopped smoking, and that's how I did it. I mean, some people say cold turkey is the way to go. Um, I don't know. That cold turkey didn't work for me. I had to cut down and cut down and cut down. I knew I was going to quit. Hey, Mr. Positive. Nice to see you. I knew I was going to quit. I just, yeah. Anybody want to come up on panel? Let me know. I'll throw in the link. I'm so thirsty. Here's what happens to me when I get up on panel. I get so thirsty. I can't hardly, my mouth is just so dry. I can't hardly swallow. Yeah, prices are getting expensive. People around the world come here only for this. Koreans, etc. Yeah. Do you know, I've been watching vapes are so harsh for me. Yeah, you have to, I don't know, start I've never gone past a number 3 on a vape ever. And I never got into those flavored ones. I always did I've got so many vapes here and so many liquid, the liquid stuff that goes in them. I stopped smoking. I couldn't be bothered. I just threw everything. Well, it's in a box just in case I ever slap in my head, decide to start, smoking and I have to quit again, but I don't see that happening. But yeah, the only thing I can say to you is what I did was just cut down, cut down, and cut down, and then just eventually stop. I think when I eventually stopped, I was down to 2 cigarettes a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. I let it last the whole day. I would eat one. I would smoke one in the morning, after breakfast with coffee, smoke one at lunchtime, smoke one in the. Can't kids have a late start in school today? I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. Do they not have nicotine? They do. They have nicotine patches. I had that. I tried that. That never worked for me. My girlfriend tried, like, when she was trying to lose weight, she went to a hypnotist. That didn't work. So I don't know if any of that stuff works. The only thing that worked for me was just cold turkey. Well, it wasn't cold turkey. It just like cut down until I was at a point that I just didn't feel like smoking anymore. Yeah. The only problem with that was when I was cutting down. I found myself really looking forward to having that cigarette, like sucking them back on that cigarette. And I didn't know, but what really makes me not want to start smoking again is that I don't cough. Hey, Lou. Welcome to climate chaos. What is climate chaos? Or should I ask? Heaven forbid. Heaven forbid I should ask. I don't know. YouTube's been so crazy lately. But anyways, guys, I think I'm going to, like, since nobody wants to come up and talk to me, I'm going to shut down. The patches and gum didn't help me. I love my cigarette right after work. You still smoke, Remy? I'm going to slap your hand. Eight winters here before spring. Oh yeah, 60. It's going to keep going down all day here today. So. Oh, Jonathan, you want to come up? I haven't had Jonathan on my panel in a long time. Anybody's welcome to come up. Just don't ask me to post any links because I got a copyright strike yesterday. Damn it. That was my fault, though. That was my idea. So I can't blame anybody. It was me that did it. I blame myself. Links in the chat. I'm going to try and walk my fur terror. I'm not flying him. Here's my boy. Oh, you're not connected, Jonathan. You have to connect your devices. There you go. Hey.
Hello.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
I was
Somehow
starting
got burned.
I was starting to think you didn't like my channel anymore.
Oh no, I like it.
No, it wasn't a link, Mr. Positive. I actually played a video. That's how I got a copyright strike. It
You
was
know someone. You know someone. Yesterday, a troll said the Queen Elizabeth passed away. I'm like, wait, no way. And then I just started searching on Google and
uh-huh.
seeing if she actually did, and this troll lied.
Mm-hmm.
It was
So
so
how
sad.
have you been?
I've been good. Been good.
It's good. I
Can't
missed you.
complain.
Missed you
Can't
coming
complain.
up on panel.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Oh wow.
Seriously. I haven't seen you in a while. So what have you been up to? What have you been up to?
Well, I mean, naturally just, watching news. Got new birds, about seven of them. Just woke me up at 8 o'clock. Kept chipping.
Oh, the birds outside your window.
No, in the cage. I'll show you.
Oh, I think you showed me once before. I think you showed me once before. Promise I didn't. There they are. Oh, look at them. They're so cute. Are they in your room or in the living room?
Living room.
They are so cute. What kind of birds are they?
I have no clue.
They look so
No one.
tiny. Look how
Yeah,
sweet.
they're
How
easy to
many is
pet.
there? How many is there?
About I think 7.
7 birds. Did they fly around the house?
No, because my mom's friends gotta come here and teach us how to put them on our hands, and they gotta clip a little bit under the wing, so like this they don't fly away.
But do they fly around the house sometimes?
No, they can't fly around the house because we won't be able to catch them.
Yeah. If you had an aviary, you could. Some people have that in their houses.
But
Aviaries.
they're real easy to pet when they're like a little sleepy at night though.
Do you ever pick them up?
No, my brother picked one up inside the cage. One
Mhm.
went on his fingers.
Yeah, my grandmother used to have a cockatiel, and she used
Yeah.
to actually, believe it or not, she used to walk that thing. She loved that bird. But one day when she was walking it, a cat got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was walking it outside, but she loved that bird. She really did.
It didn't fly away, did it?
You don't know it didn't fly away. It got snatched up by a cat.
Oh my God. That's
The queen has a mild case of COVID. Oh no.
yeah, that sucks.
Oh, that's yeah, she's up there too. Like she's in her 90s, right?
I don't think I ever. I don't think I recall what age she was. She's got to be somewhere like
I think
98.
I think she's in her 90s. I not well, I think she's young. She is a lot younger than Prince Philip was. So what else is new, Jonathan?
I'm trying to think. Well, the house is clean. That's for sure. For sure, and that's not new. That's always been
Your
not
house
new.
is always clean. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
And my dad got a new one of those new doorbells where the camera where you could see outside.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
Oh, those Ring doorbells that you could like video. You can see on video.
Yeah. Yeah, like this he doesn't have to go outside or like open the verticals. You can see it through his phone. It's pretty sweet device because
Yeah, I saw some creepy videos, Ring doorbell videos, on some of those paranormal channels that I watch. Oh, you don't want to
that's
see
how
some of those people that come to the door.
they actually do that.
No, like some people, like some weirdos that go around and
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've seen some funny people who go to the doorbell and just do something funny, and then a dog who try to eat
well,
the door.
yeah, funny ones are okay. I'm just talking about real creepy people. This one guy went up to one of this woman's house and said something like he was knocking on her door, and of course she has like a speaker, and she said, "What do you want?" He goes, "I want to kill you."
Oh
And
my god!
yeah, I know. It was creepy as
When
heck.
was it?
I don't know. I think it was in Florida. I think. I
I'm
think
in Florida.
I know you are, but I think it was. I think it was somewhere in Florida. But he was like this big guy. Like I don't know if it was just he was just playing a joke on her or what. But I mean, can you imagine? Like you're answering. Can you imagine? Then you think to yourself, what if I had opened the door? To this weirdo.
I ain't opening
My
the door
mother is
without a fire
turning
extinguisher.
99 in July. No cocoa, a strong cookie.
Your best chance is to post.
99. That's a nice long life. I can't remember where I saw it the other day. This woman that lived to be 117. Can you imagine living that long?
I mean, she must be blessed.
I don't know. I don't know if I outlived all my kids and stuff, if I still want to be around. I think
I don't think.
I want to be with them wherever they are. Wherever we go, I can talk to people through mine. Yeah, I think she was talking through this weirdo through hers too. I seen that, Carla. He came back to try again and police were called. Yeah. It was so creepy. She kept saying, "What do you want?" He goes, um, "Well, I want you." And she goes, "Well, what do you want to do with me?" And he said, "I want to kill you." And I'm like, "Oh my God."
I mean, that's just. I mean, that's kind of random,
Creepy.
creepy, and that was just that's random.
Yeah, it is.
My uncle. I don't know if I told you this, but my uncle once, like I don't know, like about a year ago in November, he went to the hospital, right? So they checked him. They noticed that his heart was slowing down. And by the way, he survived. By the way, but it turned out it was water weight. It was like all these water was coming out of nowhere. So
Really?
he survived after they took his water, a little bit of the water away, and after like this year, they my 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 aunt took a picture of him, and he lost a lot of weight. I gotta tell you, like this guy was like a
Water weight.
skeleton.
How
Yeah.
how's he doing now?
Well, I don't. I mean, well, they have him on training wheels, and two nurses are helping him walk, build up strength. But this guy literally looked like he literally like took off like a big like how you wear something and then you're just taking it off. It's like
Uh-huh.
you're wearing some fake skin and
Yep.
then you're just taking off the fake skin. It's like he literally like it's like he really went skinny. That's all I can say.
Wow. I wish I could learn how to do that. Lose all that weight.
Yeah.
I gained so much weight. Hi, Lady K. My grandma is 104 and going strong. She still lives by herself and in great health. She will outlive everybody. Yeah, she will outlive you.
Man,
Wow, that's amazing, Lady K. Amazing.
man,
104. Can you imagine 104 years old?
how much do I?
I saw the saddest video yesterday. The saddest video. You know that judge, Frank Caprio? Hi, Jamie. Here, post your channel if you guys want a good channel. Jamie's got a good channel in here. He's in my chat right now. Post your post your link. Um, Frank Caprio. He's this judge in New York, and he's so sweet. Anyways, it was so sad. It made me. It was only a minute long, but it was this. Let me post it. Let me see if I can find it and I'll post it. It'll make you cry. It was like so
I
sad.
just checked my weight on the scale. I'm 132. No, 33.2.
Uh-huh. 132?
No, 133.2.
That's skinny.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
I tried to put weight on like Santa Claus after I saw how huge he was, but I don't think I could ever become like him.
No.
Nope.
Trying to find this channel, where this old man was. Oh, it was so sad. I was
Hi,
crying.
Jamie.
Gosh, where is that? I wish
I
I
was
could.
born in 1998, so I'm pretty sure I would have not known many people back then.
He's such a nice man. Like, we need more people like that judge in the world. Oh my gosh. He's so compassionate.
So wait, I think I know which judge. I don't know which judge actually. I mean, I've seen a couple of videos
I'm
of
trying
guys
to
who's a
find
judge.
it. Oh, here it is. Hang on, I'm going to share it. It'll make you cry. It's so
I,
sad.
I remember one judge who he was really old but had glasses, but he was a very, very, very reasonable judge.
Oh,
I mean,
this one made me cry. It was like so sad. So
I'm
sad.
ready. I'm ready, Carla.
Okay, just give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, let me find it.
I
It takes
love the
me-
background you have with
I
the
am
flowers
not.
and the.
Yeah, I know. I wanted spring. I was sick I was sick of, hang on.
Wish I had flowers like those in my backyard. But I guess I'm lucky to have a very big sunlight and clouds.
Okay, let's see. Share screen. Oh, my nose is running. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday I had like a runny nose after I helped my parents, my mom clean up the pollen on the backyard, and literally used the whole entire what you call it, the napkins and the
Okay, you ready?
yes.
Okay.
I
Here
feel
we
like
go.
I know what this. I feel like I know who I'm going to see. I
This
think I'm
is
about to
like so sad. Like, I was crying when I heard this. It's like so sad.
Oh, I know him. Yes, I know him.
Victor Cueva.
Oh, I know who this is.
Thank you. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Judge. Mr. Cueva, you are charged with a school zone violation. Beg pardon? You are charged with a school zone violation, which means that you were exceeding the speed limit in a school zone. I don't drive that fast, Judge. I'm 96 years old and I drive slowly, and I only drive when I have to. I was going to the blood work for my boy. He's handicapped. You were taking your son to the doctor's office? Yeah, I take him for blood work every 2 weeks because he's got cancer. You are a good man. You are a good man. You really are what America is all about. Here you are in your 90s, and you're still taking care of your family. That's just a wonderful thing for you. Well, how old is your son? 63. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And Daddy's still taking care of him, right? I only drive when I have to. Yeah. You see that young man over there? That's my son. Now, he's looking at me saying, Dad, when you're in your 90s, you're going to be driving me around. You're setting a bad example for my kid.
I never saw his son before.
You're
Me
putting a lot
neither.
of pressure on me. Listen, sir, I wish you all the best. I wish the best for your son, and I wish you good health, and your
Amen.
case is dismissed. Good luck to you, and God bless you. Thank you.
That guy, what happened to him? He didn't pass away, did he?
I don't know. I don't know when this was um can someone remove that account here? You see it in the chat, Jonathan?
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be quick.
we need to get rid of it. That's one of those bots or whatever you call it. Those bots. Oh, here we go. Yeah, that I was watching that and I was bawling my head off. It was like, oh my God, that's so sad. He's still taking care of his son. How sweet is that?
I'm amazed that he like his he what you call it, like in his days he doesn't get like confused, or like his mind doesn't feel weak, and he's like so much focused. I mean, like, power bless him,
Yeah.
and he will take care of his son.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. So he
It
was
is.
like
Some people
98.
have a big heart. Some people have a big heart. Some people have no heart. Some people have good intentions, but you know, like I like to say that I have good intentions, but I I don't think I always do. So I've got to work on that. I've got to work on my good
We all do.
intentions. But I
Me
do
too. I love
care.
all
I
that
do
too.
care about people. I care about you guys in my chat. I do. But I gotta
No,
shut
you make
down.
my heart. You make my heart uh
Aw, I love you.
cry.
You know that. I gotta shut down though. I got
Okay.
so many things to do. Thanks for coming up, Jonathan. Maybe you can come up tomorrow and you can stay long. No?
Yeah.
And stay for the whole
Yeah.
stream or whatever. Just
Sure.
get in here at the beginning and I'll throw you the link. Okay?
Hopefully everyone else comes in join too.
It doesn't matter. I can have 10 people on my panel. So,
Wow.
okay, Natalie,
Okay.
thank you for coming in. Love you. Love you guys. Thank you all. Love you, Joy. Thank you guys for all coming in today. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jonathan, especially Jonathan,
You're
for being
welcome.
up on my panel. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of my mods. All of you are amazing. So, got to get my work done. I got
Okay.
so much to do. Okay, honey.
Yeah.
You have a great day.
You too, Carla.
Okay, bye, Jonathan.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a great day. I need to remove this stuff. How do I remove?